So you guys might remember this. These are the tops of my onion flowers that I cut off so I could harvest the seeds. See these little black peppercorns? All of those are seeds. So I cut just a gob of the tops off, put them in this bucket. So see down there, so I can collect, see the seeds? So I can collect the seed. And this particular onion was growing at my house when I moved in, so I've been trying to understand what type of an onion it is, and I think I have traced it back to, it's obviously an heirloom because it keeps growing back every year and I'm able to transplant it and grow it. I believe this is a Danvers Yellow Globe onion. Which is one of the most popular kinds of yellow onions, but it was brought over from England in like 1872, something around that time. So when I first got these, they were growing in a bunch in the ground, like somebody had gotten, one of those onion packets and just planted it in the ground. But what I did is I took the seeds out and I planted them individually, and let me show you one that's growing right now. I have this container out here that I planted just some odds and ends extra onions I had actually in the middle of summer. It's now November, but they're getting ready to be harvestable. We've had the deer come and take a little nibble, but this is a great onion. 3 to 4 inches wide, about 3, I think. Good size, like a baseball size. And this is what those onions grow into if they're planted individually instead of the whole pack in the ground. And I've seen people do that before. They don't understand that each one of those little green plants coming up from the pack, those 4x4 packs, are individual onions and should be planted individually. So what I'm going to do with those seeds is save them to plant them in the spring, but I've been doing a lot of reading and I'm finding that people are actually planting seed in the fall too, and that's when I plant my garlic. So I'm thinking, let's do a little experiment again, shall we? Why don't we plant some of these in the fall and let's see what happens. Right now I can tell you I planted the same onions in the garden, in the big garden out here this year, and they got shadowed or in the shade. My tomatoes and tomatillos grew up too high, so it really shadowed them out. So when I came to pick them, I only found about half of what I planted, but look, we've got onions coming up everywhere. So all those onions, I think they're going to work as like a set that was planted and come back up. But we'll see. They could be weird. They could be fine. I don't know. But we're going to try planting some of these seeds in the fall, which is now. So I'm going to plant some in the above ground bed over by the garlic and do an experiment. So anyway, just wanted to show you how I harvest the onion seed and just let you know about this experiment. Usually, again, I plant them in the spring, but let's try some planting in the fall and see what happens. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.